Hey guys, Thunder here. Today I want to teach you a little bit about talents. In particular, we're going to be talking about the Sword Wielding talent. But before I get started, I want to give a huge shout out to my awesome Patreons. Without their help and support, I wouldn't be able to keep working on this amazing content, so I'd like to thank them very much. And while you're here, please like and subscribe on the channel, so that more people can find this content and learn about Questland as well. Alright, hopping over into talents. The talent I want to talk about today is Sword Wielding. This is the starter talent that you get right away when you get Questland. And it's actually one of the really popular and strong talents that you'll be able to use throughout your entire time playing. Now there's not that much going on with this talent. If we take a look over here, there's the one red ability called Weak Knock, which is just a melee attack that does some damage to the enemy. Damage pretty average, nothing too impressive, higher or lower. The normal hit is you're going to make another kind of pretty good attack. Nothing impressive once again, just on an enemy. So these first two abilities here really don't have all that much happening on Sword Wielding. If you use them, you just make an attack. Pretty straightforward. It's this third ability that really goes and makes Sword Wielding into a bit more of an interesting talent. Now, you're going to get 3 swings at a nice high kind of attack. Now, this is lower than you would see on any of your single attack talents, because you're getting 3 attacks here. But this is still pretty darn solid damage. This will really do quite a number on most of the opponents you're attacking. In addition, it has this really interesting passive that says when our intensity is active. So that just means at least one intensity is active. It does not matter if it's red or blue at all. So either red or blue intensity will get this talent working. And its ability here is that when you have intensity, at least one, it's going to use 1 blue spirit. So this gives us a way to chain extra abilities onto our talent. Now, by itself, 1 blue spirit isn't something to be really interested in. So we want to think about notable pairings or combinations with this talent. When we're taking a look at 1 blue, there's a few talents that really kind of catch the eye. The first, and potentially one of the more popular, is Transcendental Tornado. We'll only look at the 1 blue on this right here, which, alright, if we use 1 blue, we get a heal, which is good, right? And you get a blue intensity. So this is good, right? Because intensity starts to reduce every time you don't keep adding intensity. So if you don't add intensity for 2 turns, you lose an intensity. So this is great. We could tap 1 blue and then use 4 red, and we'll generate a new intensity, going up to 2. We'll heal. And if we actually cap out at 3 intensity, we get a huge heal, right? And this is all percent of your maximum health. So this adds up to quite a bit of healing. This over here is, what is this, 6, 18, 24, and then the other, this is over 25% of my health right now. It will depend based on your talent level, so don't worry too much about what it is for you. All the combos are still valid. But this is a large heal and an intensity gain. So if you just keep using 4R, you're going to gain 20 to 25% of your health constantly and max your blue intensity every turn, which is pretty cool. That's a great combo. Another one we could look at is, let's see here, Firebird. So Firebird is going to do a magic attack. It has a chance to switch the magic attack from magic to melee, but it gives us red intensity. So this means we can start the fight, hit 1 blue on Firebird to gain red intensity, and then every time we use 4R after that, right, you're going to make an attack and gain another red intensity, which is very useful. So moving past Firebird, we have something almost the same, which is Elemental Wisdom. There's no chance at making this a melee attack, so it's just purely magic damage when you use this one. And you also get a red intensity. So this will work identical to Firebird, where you hit 1 red intensity, and then you can just keep using 4R again and again to trigger the 1 blue and keep your intensity building up. Alright, moving on to a bit more interesting of a combo. Let's talk about Crystal Chains. So this has blue intensity, and it's nice because it adds 1. You can hit 1 blue, then you go use your 4R, and this will keep building up. Every time you use this, you gain shield regeneration over 3 rounds. So this is a really nice shield regeneration buff, right? And if you hit 3 intensity on this, right, you have a chance to use 1 white, which could add in some interesting combos in and of itself, which is quite nice. So what we're really looking at with this combination here is you use 1 blue and then just keep using 4R, and you get this really nice shield regenerating combo and a chance to use this 1 white once you get 3 intensity. Moving into kind of the last talent you'll typically think about pairing with this, it would be the Storm's Blessing talent. This talent is pretty good. It does a bit of magic damage, adds 1 red to the board. But if you get maximum intensity, this chance becomes 100%. This is quite nice, but you need to find a different way to build intensity. Because your red talent and your blue talent here wouldn't do it, so you'll have to find a different way. It is worth noting that Fairy Flame actually works very similar to this. It's almost a copy, just kind of like how we saw Firebird and Elemental Wisdom were a pair, where you add 1 red. If you get your intensity up, that becomes a 100% chance. But once again, you still need to find intensity somewhere, which is the tricky part with those ones. Alright, this has been the overview of the Sword Wielding talent. I hope you all learned something very fun and cool. If you can, please hop down below and like and subscribe so others can find this channel. And I want to give another shout out to my awesome Patreons who keep working hard to help make this content possible. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you all in my next video.